Hi everybody, Nancy here. I just wanted to show you the thing that I did with the new extrusion tool. Very cool tool. And it's so simple that, I had to do something different so that I could make it more complicated for myself. My very favorite lettering artist is Stefan Kuntz. He's on Instagram. I'll show you his Instagram. And this, when I saw the extrusion, he's the first person I thought of because he uses it so much. I mean, he hand does most of this. Now, some of it looks like he created it on his iPad. But most of the time, like where he's just sitting there, he's sitting on the floor next to a blackboard wall that he's created and done chalk, which is what the one that I used was. I can't find it anymore. I know I got it here somewhere, but I can't find it. So but anyway, you see what he does, and I love the look of it. It's just so cool. And it's, well, like I said, it's life size. It's huge, but so I decided I was going to see if I couldn't replicate it using Zoom Notes. And honestly, I cheated, okay? I'm going to go ahead and say I cheated. I didn't draw all this stuff. The only thing I drew is the ribbons and, put the lettering in the ribbons and did the shading there. But the rest of it, I just used the fill tool to get the letters, like to get the placement of the letters. And first I did them in white because, first thing though, you see how muddy that is? If you tried to use the fill tool to fill in, let me try to use the fill tool where the bucket. If you try to fill it in with something, see how it's there's too many lines. His chalk lines were in the way, so you can't do that. So what I had to do was take this image, make a copy of it, and then pull it into edit, and then click on the black and white and hit apply, and that gives you a cleaner, all the letters are cleaner. So then I was able to fill in all the black letters with white. And the reason I did white, let me go ahead and do done here. So see the difference in the two? It just cleaned up and made the insides of the letters easier to fill. And then in order to get the light gray as opposed to black, I had to use white letters. And that gives you the gray as opposed to, the black. It would have been too dark. So I've now got, when I use the bucket, that creates a shape. See, create a the fill shape. I had that turned on. So I did the white, and I had to do individual letters so that, see how when he did that twist on the possible, that had to be all done individually so that I could get the direction of the letters in. Because the way the extrusion tool works, all the letters go in the same direction if you've got them all selected. Well, in order to get the 3D look that he had and the rounded bottom and whatnot, to get it like he got it, I had to do each individual letter, all right? And then once I got the extrusions done, I went back and filled the letter with black with a white background. A white border. So again, the letters are actually shapes with the fill black and the outline white. Okay, so that's the second step. well, it was a bunch of more steps, you know. By the time I was going to do this, see, I actually started doing another one, this one, and just to show you guys the steps, and I said, nah, it's just too much like work. I've already done one. That's all I need to do. So I decided to just go ahead and show you what I had already done. This was the first one I tried. So, all right. Then next to that, you know, I put the black behind it. It's like on layer, oh heck, you know what? Let me go to the previous page because I've got them all broken out here. See, this is that step where the first thing I did. Then on the next, I added a black background so that I could see what I was doing. And then I added the ribbon, white ribbon, like that. And then started doing the shading. No, that's the letter fill. White ribbon fill. Let's see, ribbon. And see, then I added the shading to it and the letters. And that's where I would have stopped. But in order to get it more like his, I wanted to add some shading. So really and truly, the extrusion I used kind of more like a pattern. Here it is the original. I didn't do much shading on the letters, but when I did the next step, I filled in some of the letters with some of the, and I could have taken a whole lot more time to do it closer to what he had it done, but you know, by that time I was bored of it, and I didn't want to I didn't want to play anymore. So anyway, that's how I got to there. Bunch of different steps. It's cool though, isn't it? I know. I just think this is neat looking whenever you turn the extrusion off. And see, I did do it on all different layers. That way I could kind of keep up with what I was doing. Let's see. If I turn off the words. That's just kind of neat looking. The ribbon. But anyway, that's it. I just wanted to show you guys that. It's a very cool new tool. And, you know, without doing all of this mess that I did, that was just me testing to see what I could do with it. You know, that's always my goal, is to see what tools can I use in Zoom Notes to create. Whoops, I accidentally did that. That was the bucket tool was still on. Anyway, that's all I'm going to show you guys for this. Y'all have a great day here. Bye.